Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your host, Candy Washington. So, before we dive into today's episode, which is Tamra Judge losing her GD mind because people are holding her accountable, whether these accusations are true or false, Tamra is a hypocrite. She likes to yell at people, scream at people, accuse people of things that may or may not be true. But when the tables are turned, she does not know how to handle the heat, and she is threatening to sue a blogger. I mean, this all sounds very familiar in the Bravo world. I feel like it's Bravo versus the bloggers, but here we go. But before we dive in, actually, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. It is a free and easy way to support the channel, and I would really appreciate it. So with that, let's dive right on in. So this is according to Reality Blurb. It says Tamra Judge threatened legal action against a blogger who started spreading false rumors and, quote, harassing her a month after letting the woman come on her and Teddy Mellencamp's podcast. The Real Housewives of Orange County star said the blogger suddenly turned on her. This isn't the first time a Bravo star threatened legal action against a fan account. In 2022, Diana Jenkins sent multiple cease and desist letters to various influencers over false and defamatory statements. One of the accounts issued a public apology. Okay, side note. The whole dirty Diana Jenkins situation, like sending a cease and desist for repeating rumors and the nastiness for repeating rumors and accusations that have been around for decades, that you want to send a cease and desist to influencers and bloggers. Clearly, you are just doing that because you want to exert the fact that you have money and that you have influence and power. Because why didn't you do that to other publications that were saying this about you years ago and decades ago, which is why it's still in the ether today? You only did that to people you thought you could punk. You didn't do that to publications that you thought actually had a legal team or money behind them. Because if you sued them, then you would have to prove that what they're saying is wrong. And I haven't seen Diana Jenkins actually sue anybody. She went after the fake anonymous bots that went after Garcelle's son. But again, I think that she paid for that. So she was basically investigating herself, in my opinion. And you cannot send me a cease and desist for sharing my opinion. I still think to this day it was Lisa Rinna, and I think it was Lisa Rinna's idea. I think Diana Jenkins paid for it, and I think Dorit and Erica knew about it. Because why didn't she not actually seek legal action only against anonymous bots? Girl, bye. But yet you want to send a cease and desist to influencers and bloggers who you think don't have enough money to go against you? But you didn't do that to the bigger publications when the accusations came out years ago. Anyway, let's get back to temper tantrum Tamra. All right. It says, quote, "Hey, Bravo, babe. So you've been spreading some rumors about me. You've been harassing me for weeks," said Tamra in a video she posted on Twitter. Formerly, Teddy and I were so nice to you on our podcast, and within a month, you suddenly turned on me. I have the video, so we'll watch it. "I don't know what your problem is, but you got my attention, and you're going to get a little bit more of my attention real soon," she added, "because I've contacted my attorney." Tamra, girl, you are doing the absolute most. Let's watch the video, and then we'll continue with the article. Okay, here we go.
Hey, Bravo, babe. So, you've been spreading some rumors about me. You've been harassing me for weeks. Teddy and I were so nice to have you on our podcast, and within a month you suddenly turned on me. I don't know what your problem is, but you got my attention, and you're going to get a little bit more than my attention real soon because I've contacted my attorney.
My, the tables have turned, girl. The reason why everybody has, quote, turned on you, Tamra, is because this is your karma. The way you turned on Shannon, the way you turned on Heather, the way you turned on Vicky, the way you turned on Jen, like, energy comes back to you. So you cannot systematically try to lie and destroy and turn your back on your so-called friends and then get shocked when someone who isn't even your friend calls you out on your stuff. Now, I guess the Bravo babe is trying to allude to the fact, or not the fact, but the accusation that Tamra is behind the site Reality Blurb. I don't know if I'm buying that, but it is what it is. I don't think that's true. But let's see what Reality Blurb has to say. Okay. So Tamra then reacted to the fans' account, which falsely suggested that Tamra was in a leadership role at Reality Blurb. This girl is a complete liar and has been harassing me for weeks, wrote Tamra. Time to get my attorneys involved. Hope it was worth it, babe, Tamra added, ending her post. On the current season of The Real Housewives of Orange County, the cast has endured a series of shifting alliances. Heather Dubrow and Tamra are now buddy-buddy despite their feud last season. Again, I think that's strategic on Heather Dubrow's part. I think she just wanted an ally, and I think she was tired of feuding with Tamra. I believe what Jen said at the reunion, that Heather called her a historical friend, just being like, she's a historical friend. It is what it is. It's not that deep or serious. I keep her at arm's length. Tamra is also friends with Alexis Bellino, whose husband sued her in 2018. Alexis is now engaged to John Jansen, who was in a years-long relationship with castmate Shannon Bedore, with whom Tamra is no longer close to. Again, Tamra, you're a wackadoodle. Why are you friends with someone who you alleged cost you $500,000? If I lost $500,000 in a lawsuit against someone's husband, ex-husband, and they were a part of the mess, she can lie now and say Alexis wasn't a part of it, but Shannon had the receipts that Alexis clearly was a part of it. I'm not going to be buddy-buddy with them. So girl, bye. Absolutely girl, bye. Okay. Now, this is the thing. Reality Blurb is saying that they, let me see if I can find it. Okay. Yeah. It says editor note. It says here at Reality Blurb, I want to make it crystal clear. Tamra Judge has no role or association with our blog. In fact, we have zero association with any Real Housewives or reality stars other than writing about them. Being independent and fair is something we take seriously. We will also be looking into legal action over this false claim. So it seems like Reality Blurb is also getting in on the action when it comes against Bravo Babe. Now, I will say this. You can see on the screen, it's a screenshot of what Bravo Babe shared. It does look fake to me. The screenshot, like the whole Reality Blurb, broadcasting, contact name, Tamra Judge, it does look fake to me. I don't think Bravo Babe was the one who created it. I just think they should have done a better job of using kind of a little bit of common sense before posting it. Like if I saw this, I'd be like, oh, that's fake. That's Photoshop. That's not real. So where I land on this, and I want to know what you guys think, is I think these are two separate issues. One, Tamra, always playing the victim, cannot believe anybody would ever try to hold her accountable or call her out on her actions or flip on her, is ridiculous because she has literally been, threatened to be sued multiple times. She lied on Ryan, said that the FBI raided his house, which wasn't true. I think that's a much bigger accusation than saying that you're in cahoots with a blog that talks about Real Housewives. I think that accusation is always out there. Now, whether or not the second conversation is, the whole thing about Reality Blurb, are they associated with any housewives, what that situation is. Now, do I believe that Tamra is a part of Reality Blurb? Absolutely not. Do I think Reality Blurb is 100% impartial? No, that's my opinion. But again, I don't think anybody is 100% impartial. There are always biases. Now, the level of that bias, whether they are being paid by someone or there's sort of a barter system, like you write good things about me, I'll give you more information about somebody else. That happens all the time. So there's levels to this. Look at what's going on with Up and Adam. With Salt Lake City, he was in cahoots with Whitney. The block got too hot and he flipped on her and was like, no, that's a lie. And she knew it was a lie. The whole thing with like the Alibaba, Lisa Barlow, whatever that's going on. So to think that these housewives don't, and there's also accusation about Erica Jane paying certain bloggers as well. So to think that certain outlets, whether they are bloggers or influencers, podcasters, YouTubers, even the bigger publications like a Page Six or whatever the case may be, to think that they are not in cahoots with the housewives, you would 100% have to be naive and delusional. To me, I don't think it's necessarily are these people biased. I think it's the level of bias, because there's no way to be impartial. It's just as human beings, it's impossible to be impartial. But the level of your impartiality and why you're being impartial, that's what I think the bigger question is. But again, Tamra, pipe down, be quiet. You know, like you said, the reunion, when everybody says you're dead, it's time to lie down. So let me know, are you guys watching the episodes of the reunion? What are your thoughts? And do you think it's that serious where Tamra and even reality blurb, like, why are y'all talking about we're seeking legal action too? Pipe down. Your entire platform is throwing out accusations and allegations at people. Like, people have said to me, even actually the other day, someone left a comment insinuating that I was in contact with Lisa Barlow, that like I was in cahoots with her because I like Lisa Barlow. Am I going to sue that person? No. So I kind of think reality blurb is also being a bit of a hypocrite here. Your entire platform is about accusing housewives of things. So turnabout is fair play. So with that, you guys, be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and let me know what you think about this. I think we all need to stop sending cease and desist, stop getting lawyers involved, and let's get back to the fun kiki, allegedly. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.